The world is a dangerous place, full of slip hazards and awkward two-leggers.
Sorry, I'm being a little awkward.
Today on Amputee Adventures, our peg-legged pirate is venturing out into the wild. This isn't the first time she has ventured forth in public, but that doesn't mean she takes today's adventure lightly. Even simple outings are fraught with danger. Once a pirate becomes visibly disabled, the rest of the herd often struggles with acceptance. It can be difficult to remind two-leggers that they and the pirate are both the same species, with similar hopes, dreams, and fundamental needs. Today, that need is food. Leaving the safety of her lair, the peg-legged pirate and her offspring venture forth. Their vehicle, like an armored vessel, offers protection, not from cannonballs, but from the onslaught of curiosity, certain to rain down the instant the pirate steps a peg out in public. Able-bodied individuals, affectionately known as two-leggers, are unaccustomed to the sight of pirates at their watering hole. I might look slightly silly. A pirate will have to keep her wits about her to successfully navigate the social gauntlet. Her youngling has expressed a need for physical and emotional nourishment.
Let me get to water.
The cabin boy's request for a mommy-son date is what brings the pirate here today. The food court is the child's preferred venue. Whilst in line, the pirate wonders whether the surrounding two-leggers will question her or pretend not to notice. Both are gone in two-legged tactics. Standing at the checkout counter, the cashier does not see the peg leg and is unaware that she is, in fact, doing business with a pirate. Like driving in the car, only the upper body is visible. Line of sight has been blocked, providing cover to the pirate. No doubt the cashier would be terrified if she knew she was in fact dealing with the most feared pirate on this side of I-15. Thankfully, our pirate isn't particularly violent. It's all relative. The reason our pirate is feared has less to do with her swashbuckling skills and more to do with the simple fact that she is different. Perhaps some animalistic fear below the level of conscious thought makes her two-legged companions afraid that what happened to her might happen to them. The piratification process is indeed painful, but high seas adventures are still possible, even after unfortunate encounters with sharks. Back at the food court, our pirate has secured lunch. It has been observed that children and teenagers are far more likely to approach the dread pirate than adults. Little children in particular are often imbued with unfettered curiosity, which leads them to ask questions that make their parents squirm.
What happened to you?
The pirate does not mind. In fact, asking a disabled person to share her story is far more humanizing than staring or whispering from a distance. No matter how sneaky the two-leggers believe themselves to be, the pirate can always tell when she is being watched. This particular region hosts a population that is eager to avoid drawing attention to disabilities for fear of being rude. Anonymous interviews have revealed that many two-leggers fear that asking amputees how they lost their limb will be seen as offensive. The pirate has observed that onlookers will go to great lengths to pretend they don't notice her leg. In this particular case, there is an additional complication. Our pirate has a highly contagious case of pun-itis. When two-leggers refuse to laugh at her lame jokes because they're afraid of acknowledging the elephant in the room, she takes it as a challenge and steps up her efforts. Puns fly like grape shot until the two-legger capitulates and gives in to laughter. Admission is made that they did indeed find her leg noticeable by its absence, but were afraid of being insensitive. In endeavoring to avoid awkwardness, they have given themselves over to it entirely. One of life's many ironies. Today, our pirate is fortunate. This herd of two-leggers is friendly, open-minded, and eager to learn.
Like and subscribe.
A delightful combination that demonstrates how, on the other side of curiosity, there are new friends to be made. By contrast, fully grown two-leggers are often hesitant. Either they are oblivious to the pirate in their midst, or they are too afraid to voice their questions. For the remainder of the repast, no one else approaches. No doubt they believe she is a real pirate who will brandish her cutlass at the least provocation, or perhaps they merely fear being peppered with puns. The youngling consumes his sustenance, oblivious to the awkwardness his mother's peg-legged presence sometimes inspires. He even laughs at her lame jokes, easily grasping what eludes many adults, seeing her as a person, not a deficient quota of limbs. One leg or two, she is his best buddy, and they are determined to have fun.
I got mustard all over.
The hot dog has been consumed. Despite the pirate's unusual exterior, it was a very ordinary moment, which just goes to show that despite outward differences, at the end of the day, we're all just people. Well, minus that bit of wood on the end of her leg. If you'd care to learn more about the peg-legged pirate, adventure is but a click away. And thank you for joining us today on Stephanina's Amputee Adventures.